where Mom, Mrs. Gaiman, June's mom, lived for a good while. And a beautiful view of the Cincinnati skyline. Just had a wonderful visit with our doctor, Noah Allen. Did a great job helping me along to heal the body and take care of the incontinency caused by the accident. Beautiful skyscrapers there. One of them, where June's brother Kenny Gaiman was putting the last beam up there on that beautiful building. And I stood up there with the grandkids on the other tall building, the Crew Tower, filming the Northern Kentucky, Greater Cincinnati, the Golden Triangle. Headed back home now. St. Elizabeth's Physicians, right there. Urgent care. Back on South 471. Fort Thomas Southgate. Exit only. '27. Right back in there is where June's mom and dad had a home that they built. The stone house that you've seen on my shows. And Overlook, 42 Overlook Street, where they just finished naming the highway there, Memorial Parkway, after Patrick Crowley, great reporter and businessman from Northern Kentucky and Greater Cincinnati, all over the Commonwealth. Pat Crowley and his family. Highway 27, all the way from 5th Street in Newport out to Highland Avenue, next to Overlook there, where June grew up in Fort Thomas. On down through here's Northern Kentucky University, where Miss June graduated from. June Gaiman Stephenson graduated in, what's the class, June? What year did you graduate?
From?
Northern.
78.
1978. I went there for the first 2 years. It was part of the University of Kentucky. And I left there in 1968. Was president of student government at the time. Started the first little basketball team there and track team. Some of my stars, track stars, are still alive. Rick Gurn and Dave Mosier. I see them out at Pee Wee's when I go to the Optus meeting each Wednesday at 11:45 a.m. Want to join a good group? Come and join us at Optimist. Come as my guest on Wednesday, each Wednesday, 11:45 or 11:45. We eat our lunch there, and then we have our little meeting. The Optimist of America. I'm proud to be their chaplain. just had a great event where we had the flag special ceremony that we have for flags when they've been used a great deal and tattered. We always give them our support and love of our American U.S. flag. Had the Boy Scouts from two different troops there, and of course Chuck Corsenborn played the taps for us, sheriff in Kenton County for 20-some years, and Jerry Moser sang the national anthem, and yours truly, John Stephenson, sang My Old Kentucky Home to close off the event. Leaving Campbell County here now. Pride Parkway. There's the view I always love to get of the Licking River there. And over here's the L&N Railroad. And then the DeCourcy Highway. All of them I've traveled by foot and worked for 3 years on the railroad at L&N Railroad. Secretary of the Brotherhood of Railroad Trainmen. And here's Taylor Mill.
No, I just need to get home.
There's the thing that we were talking about that they're going to have for the SD1 sanitation district. And that's where they will have the overflow of sanitation waters. And so that they'll be able to catch the overflow there and then release it when the floodings sessions are over. And so it's very important to have those, and there was a side fee on the sanitation districts facilities to be able to build that, and it would be helpful in our area for environment control when we have the floods in the creeks and the rivers. You can see it over through the bridge there. And I've done another video on it that you can see. Right across from McDonald's here, down by the Transportation Technology Center at Gateway College.
314.
Gas prices jumped a little bit there. The local street here, $3.14. I'll run out to Costco's and get my gas out there today. I think I can save about 25 or 30 cents on the gallon. I'll let you know. Right down here on the left is what I just talked with Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Webb, about. As soon as I get to feeling a little better here, health-wise, I'll get with him and we'll do a little story on the new facility here and how what it means to Kenton County schools and the people of Kenton County. Right across the street from Pioneer Park, which I'm proud to say that I had a role in helping get the funds for Pioneer Park and the lake, Doe Run Lake. I love to drive up there and see it all. I love the park. And Floyd Kells and I, when I was with Congressman John Breckenridge, his field representative, was able to get the 90-10 match, 90 cents on the dollar and 10 cents on the dollar locally, which was a super deal at the time to get the beautiful park built here, Pioneer Park. And I was a pioneer from Simon Kenton High School, class of 1961. Lost a good man to the Lord there. He went on to home to heaven. Ron Halderman, just a couple of weeks ago. Great basketball player at Simon Kenton High School. Lost another family member, Dennis Dallas, and Steve Dallas's brother, and David Dallas's brother, and Danny Dallas's brother. And he passed away. They'll be having his funeral shortly here. Wonderful folks. Lived with us on Wolf Road when Mom and Dad there had built the house there on Wolf Road in Taylor Mill. And Dorothy Dallas. Later their father was Woodrow. Woody Sword, I think it was. Don't hold me to that name now. I forgot. But the mother was Dorothy Dallas, a wonderful lady. She and the boys lived with us for a while there and on Wolf Road, all four of them. Look forward to seeing them, even though it's a sad time for the loss of one of them and their children and their families. Headed up the hill, the cut in the hill, I call it here, on the new road to Independence. It's amazing what they can do with construction today. South 17. I always know I'm getting home when I come to the flag up here. After getting cared for there by Dr. Allen, did a great job. There. Neurologist. With St. Elizabeth. Flag straight up and down. Not much wind blowing right now. About the only wind blowing right now is coming from me. A lot of hot wind.
thinking it. I was just saying, would you like me to pull over and open your mouth?
And then you
Oh,
gotta.
wait a minute. It's already open.
It's already.
As always.
As always. That's the truth. I had to confess. Even though my teeth are broken, I have to get them fixed yet.
That's something else.
And I got a tooth that's out off in my pocket that I got to get down and see Dr. Zit and get him to put the tooth back on. I got to call him. And eventually, when I get everything else on the body healed up, the torn rotator cuff, the torn meniscus in the right knee and the leg and the foot. Oh man, when everything else gets healed up, thanks to the good physical F-Y-Z-I-C-A-L, physical, in Florence. The wonderful people out there is helping me with my feet and my legs and my right foot and my ankle and my right knee. And then Ortho Sensi's helping me with my left shoulder. They're doing a good job. It just takes time. You've been banged up in an accident January the 5th, 2025. Turning on our street at Courthouse Chronicle, City of Independence. There's where the wonderful lady lives, Esther, and she likes it there. Says great things about it. Goes to church with us on Sunday mornings. Her and June love to kid me. And I love that they love to do that. We're going to have to stop up here someday and see one of our fellow church members that lives here on the street too. I think it's right here where we see the tree there. I believe it's that house right. No, maybe it's not that one. I think it's this one right here. This one's the one it is, I believe. Yeah, I think so. And then the beautiful flag there in that yard. Beautiful. And you see the top of the courthouse up there. Beautiful. Here in Independence. Right by the little cottage where June and I live. 38 McCullum Hiker Road. And June in her gardening, you see all the beautiful flowers and shrubs and everything that she takes care of, and she does a beautiful job. Signing out for right now. Travels with Dr. John Stephenson and Miss June Guyman Stephenson. www.begottensson.com, www.jodspeaks.com, 859-750-0000. God bless you and have a great day.